Good morning and welcome to the Breakfast Podcast. Today we're going to be eating breakfast together and talking about some new news, tech news, and things that I think are cool. I'm with one bite of my breakfast. Let's start talking about that. Right after I set up the Periscope stream. Because I wanted to, I'm doing Facebook today actually, just because I feel like it. I fucked up. I totally had the video facing the wrong way. The song right now is a piano instrumental cover. Adele, Hello. I will post a link to it in the video description. For breakfast this morning, I've got a bowl of craptacular cereal. It's Apple Jacks mixed with All Bran mixed with oatmeal and possibly a couple other things. It could definitely be a lot better. Let me tell you. For our beverage this morning, we've got a medium roast coffee from Ethiopia in my good old Gradle construction book. And let us not forget our tissue as a napkin. And my heavily watered down mango juice. Because we can't forget about the heavily watered down mango juice either. Alright, so today I'm gonna go over some news articles that I found interesting recently while eating breakfast. And hopefully it doesn't look too horrible as we go through it all. So the first article I want to mention is this article on Wired about a neurographer or something like that. What do they call it? A neurographer? He's a programmer in artificial intelligence, and he's programmed a bunch of different things that make pictures and find faces and put them together in different ways. He did this cool thing called neural face, which I'll show you a little bit of right now. But you got to go to the channel and check this guy's stuff out, because it's creepy and it's scary, and I find it's a bit interesting. But every frame of this video that you're seeing right now, an AI drew, and he gave it a very simple program according to him. But it certainly is creepy as fuck. I can't handle watching it anymore. So yeah, I'll post a link in the description, or you can find the article on my Twitter account at FknzLm. A couple more bites of my breakfast and I'll delve into the next article. Thank you for the hearts on Instagram. It's quite encouraging. I feel it right here. Although the hearts just could be for my awesome anime shirt. Who knows? Alright, next article. So, Google and Elon Musk basically Google and Elon Musk are teaming up together to fight against the rise of AI, or try to fight against the rise of AI. And what they're doing is they're trying to develop rules for designers working with AI, so that at every step of the way humans are involved, and we're making sure that we're teaching the AIs to go about things in a human manner. One example of this would be for automatic driving cars, AI cars. You definitely don't want the AI car avoiding the trash can and driving into the toddler. Something that a human would find rather obvious. It's much better to drive into a trash can than a toddler, but that's something that an AI wouldn't get very well. If the AI's objective is to drive without crashing, it's going to go for the smaller object, and that's not cool. So Google and Elon are teaming up together to kind of like push AI research in a direction where AI at every step of the way is working with humans. And through experimentation, they've actually found that when you're teaching an AI a program with a human that has some objective that the AI might not get right away, it's much easier to accomplish with human guidance. So say the objective was to pick up a ball. Now if the AI is just controlling an arm and its objective is to pick up the ball, and it has eyes, so it has a sensor, but it has no idea what it's doing. So then you program a few objectives into it, like move arm, pick up ball, move ball. And then on its own, it will just do it the wrong way 1,000 times and thousands of times until it gets it right, and then it thinks it figured it out. But with human guidance, you would say, alright, the objective is to pick up the ball, I'm going to show you how. So you would then take the arm, you pick up the ball, and then you put it where you want it to go. That's guidance. And the deeper level to that is they're adding rules. Go check out the article. I've read a few articles about it, but this article is the newest one, and it's been flagged as a 5-minute read. So yeah, check it out. Google's rules for designers working with AI. A couple more bites of my breakfast, and I'll delve into the next article or two. I can't see the comments, but I can move them toward my head. I'm doing well. Person on Instagram, thank you very much. How are you doing? I should have put my camera on my tripod for Instagram. I bought a little tripod the other day. Finally, I have a little tripod for my camera. I've got this other craptacular tripod, but I can't really attach anything to it because it's got this junk-ass mechanism. Oh, it's Alex. How you doing? I didn't read your name. Yeah, I find it hard to read the text. I don't know why, but my phone text, it's gone all, it's slanted the wrong way, basically. I find it hard. Alright, so the next couple articles here. Gigabyte has come out with its new Aorus line of basically everything. Gigabyte has an Aorus everything. So they've got Aorus motherboards, Aorus GPU coolers, Aorus now CPU coolers, and this is their newest CPU cooler in the Aorus lineup. And their Aorus lineup is all about going over the top, often with RGB LEDs, and that's kind of what Gigabyte is about, just kind of like over-engineering things to a point and then adding flashy things on top of it. They're a Chinese company and they produce decent products for a fair price, in my opinion. So that's the new Aorus. That was a short one, so we'll jump into the next one quite quickly. There's a new computer out that if someone tries to hack it, it will destroy itself. It's called Oral's Self-Destructing PC. And it will destroy itself if someone tries to hack it. My worry is that it will destroy itself because Windows tried to automatically update. That's my worry. I looked at a quick article on how music helps you concentrate. I've been studying this for years, and personally I've almost always got music going on in the background. Which I apologize for, I bet you that song was a little bit too loud right there. I've got to equalize the audio on my playlist so that we can get better audio going on here. But music has been scientifically proven, and this is just another example of how constant music helps you focus. It does matter what music it is, and if the music is too fast-paced, then you're going to wear yourself out quickly, but that's good for a party. If you're studying or something like that, you should use something that isn't too fast, isn't too slow, but will keep you at that kind of steady, balanced pace. And try to focus on music that isn't too catchy. So radio music isn't the best for this. if you're going to use radio music, try to tune into something like classical, ambient, chill out, lo-fi. Those kinds of music are all good for study and concentration. A couple more bites of my breakfast. Maybe a sip of my coffee. I'll check out a couple more articles. So this guy, I looked up to this guy a lot. There's this guy named Sam Ka, SAMCA, and he's a computer case modder from the Philippines. And he's starting this Hellenistic sculpture mod for a computer case based on this sculpture, but instead of using Helen and instead of going old school, he's going new school with it, with Mercy. So he's combining this old school art, which is really famous, with new school things that people are interested in. So it's a way to get new people, it's a way to get people to learn about something that they wouldn't have learned about otherwise, and it's fucking cool as heck. I love what he's doing with this. He's 3D modeled the entire case, and he's going to print different materials. Although the majority of it is going to be in carbon fiber. And then for the detail parts, he's going to cut them out of, the hell's that, acrylic. He's going to cut them out of acrylic. And I think that this case is going to be bloody amazing. If it doesn't win awards, there's something wrong with the world. Oh, another computer case. I'm into computers, as you can tell. This computer is really fucking cool, and I've had designs similar to my head. I'd rather go for a spaceship personally, but what this guy did is he built a computer that you can live and die in. So in theory, if he had someone serving him, he could have them bring him all his meals, and he could like poop in a bucket. I think that's the theory. It's not a very pleasant theory, but yeah, it's like his apocalypse case. And there is a little bit of electromagnetic shielding on it, which would help against getting hacked, and radiation and things like that. You know, the whole apocalypse, if the world goes to hell, I'll still have my computer and be fine thing. I like that idea. I will post a link to this article as well as all the other articles that I've talked about today in the video descriptions. For Instagram, I'm sorry, Xander, there won't be any links available, but you can find them on the computer, on either my YouTube or my Twitch or my VidMe or my Twitter or my Periscope. Oh, wait, actually, not my Periscope. Basically everywhere on the internet except for Periscope. I'm almost done my breakfast here. This is another article talking about this initiative between Tesla and Google to team humans up with AI to prevent the robo uprising. But it's not going to happen. We're not going to prevent the robo uprising. It's going to happen. I mean, we might stop it from happening once it starts, but it's going to happen. We're not going to stop the start of it, if you know what I'm saying. The important thing is to remember there will be good robots too. And speaking of robots and artificial intelligence and the whatnot, here is an article on Google's DeepMind teaching itself parkour. And this article says the results are adorable. I think the results are fucking hilarious. I mean, if consider this was like a video game and you were running through it, I would not go about playing a video game in the manner in which Google plays this video game. Okay, Google and a lot of other AIs they actually cheat. They find the cheapest ways to beat video games. Like they set one AI in a racing game, and part of the racing game was to collect points. And it wasn't necessarily about who finished the race first, it was also about who could collect the most points. So instead of actually racing, what the AI did was it drove in circles over and over again, collecting coins as they spawn. And that's cheating. And this isn't parkour. You would never see a human running through a city doing parkour like that. That robot is cheating. He's running while doing limbo. You can't do that. That's not fair. Well, it's a pleasure to have you here this morning, Alexander. Jane and I are still working out when we're going to come visit. Did my music stop for some reason? Oh no, it just got really, really low. Sorry about that. And of course the last article that I wanted to check out today was something that I posted on the internet, which was just my video from yesterday. I was talking about why I believe in VidMe. Right now you can find the video on Twitch and YouTube, and I will be posting it up to VidMe later today. Well, I'm almost done my breakfast here. So, I will leave you with this beautiful image of astronomy, math, and biology. Or math, astronomy, and biology. I've been working on this theory for a very long time, that all things are a mirror of themselves on different scales. But we'll get back to that at another day. Thank you everyone for joining me on this morning's breakfast broadcast. Thank you especially Xander. I will definitely come and see you sometime this summer. And yeah, I'll see you all again.